Hello everybody, welcome back to Picross S9. As is usual with Picross, we're just gonna get right in there and go. And I also have news immediately. It's about more Magic the Gathering that we've been talking about a lot lately because I've been getting back into it. Although it's sad news this time. Went down to my LGS today to play some Commander. Forgot that it was the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the new set, is coming out. So it was the pre-release night. They were out of spots. So I just had to go home. That was my night. And now I'm here, streaming for you. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not doing that. But hi anyway. We have some manner of swords. It doesn't look like one knife. Yeah, I think I got pretty close there. What is this? Has to be a 2. And here we have a bird. Yep. All the things. Don't know where I was going with that statement. It's just gone now. What? Here. Yeah, okay. How convenient. Okay, I can't touch that right now. Kite? Fish, hook, lure. Not kite. Rude. Okay, let's see. I had no chance. What is this? Huh? Sure. Come on. All right. There we are. And we have a bug. Yeah. Oh, already done. Okay. What? Sure, yeah. Hmm. Falling out of my chair. Okay. It's okay. Yep. It's a drumstick. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a wait, what? What? What do you mean a club? Yep, wouldn't have guessed carrots. What is going on with this puzzle? So much fruit in this one. Is that the theme for this one? Fruit. Don't know what's what in this column, but I know that there's nothing larger than a 2, so that can't be anything yet. Or at all, I should say. Can't be anything. That's all I know. Well, 3 can't be here, so this is 3. You know what? Normally I talk about this with other people, but since I'm here, and you're here, talk more a bit about magic. I keep having ideas for decks, and no money to build them yet. I'll get there eventually, one day. But I just came up with another idea. Hope you're enjoying commander deck ideas. Those have been happening a lot. But this one uses Tivit, Seller of Secrets, from New Capenna. I don't remember if it's from the commander set, or the commander precons, or just from New Capenna. I don't know. But 6 mana, Esper colored Sphinx. When he enters, you do a Council's Dilemma, which is always a fun ability to go off. Basically, everybody votes for, I forget what the terms they use are. I think one of them secrets. Or maybe it's evidence and bribery. That might be it. Basically, for one vote, you get a clue token, and for the other vote, you get a treasure token. But it's a Council's Dilemma, not a Will of the Council. So there's two different voting abilities in the game. Will of the Council is everybody votes, and then whatever gets the most votes, or there's one that takes precedence on a tied vote, and that's the effect that happens. But Council's Dilemma says, for each vote, do a thing. And when you're voting, basically everybody in the game gets a vote. Or do you? Because Tivit's other ability is, when voting, you get an extra vote. So you get 2 votes. 8mm camera. Yeah, sure. Why not, game? Okay, so that's the commander. And initially I was like, oh, I'm just gonna shove every voting effect in there. That sounds like fun. But when I was building it, I more and more got the idea. Tivit is like already a really good voting effect. What if I just made the deck about blinking Tivit instead? And so now the deck is about blink effects, which I already sort of have a deck like that in my cycling deck, but it's not the same, because that just has a couple creatures that are nice to blink, whereas this deck is centered around it. So all the repeatable Esper blink effects, a bunch of creatures that have ETB or leaves the battlefield payoffs. You can't use die, but you can use leaves the battlefield, which there's only one that I put in the deck. But anyway, this is... So the deck is about blinking value creatures. And I don't have an Esper colored deck anymore since I dismantled my Zur deck that was previously my cycling deck. But then they printed an actual cycling commander with a good cycling ability, so I swapped over to Jeskai colors for it. Whatever. So I don't have an Esper colored deck anymore. When I build that, I will have one again. And if you're interested, win cons are stuff like Revel in Riches, which says at the beginning of your upkeep you win the game if you have 10 treasure tokens, which to get 10 treasure tokens, I just have to blink Tivit a few times. Since I get 2 votes, it's a minimum or a maximum of 5 times if I don't use the treasure. And then have the card out, and then you win the game. I have another mechanized production. So you enchant an artifact, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 8 or more artifacts with the same name, you win the game. And treasure and clue tokens are both artifacts, even if they're tokens. So you just enchant a clue token or something. You know, the one that people have been giving you the whole game because it's not treasure. So every time you blink Tivit, people are going to give you clues probably. Although maybe they won't because that's cards for 2 mana. It's basically either way, no matter what they pick, it's good for you. So, basically, yeah, just enchant one of those, make sure it survives a round. And since you're an Esper, you are good on control. So lots of ways to prevent that from being blown up. Although I'm only running 3 counter spells. But it's so hard to choose. Like, it's a very toolboxy kind of deck because you just play a card, it has value, and then you just want to blink it. You just want to blink it to do more stuff. Card that when it comes in, you blow up a creature. You want to be blinking that all the time to blow up opponent's stuff. Card that. So here's the thing. Maybe I don't need card draw, but free card draw is better than blinking Tivit and then paying 2 mana for each card. So I don't know. Each clue token. So I don't know what I should do there. But it is something to consider. Anyway, point is, it looks pretty fun to play. Like I mean, if the deck didn't sound fun to play, I wouldn't build it. But it's a different. Again, I like building decks with different styles of play. I don't want to just like build 20 aggro decks. Although that's what tribal decks end up being. But if the way they go about their aggro is different, then I'll build it. Like I've got a few tribal decks already. But tribal's like the exception for that kind of line of thinking for me, just because the tribes are all different. That's definitely a 1. But besides that, blinking effects, both creatures that, or sorry, I guess technically all 3 creatures, since the commander's 1, that give you an extra vote when voting. And then some of the really good top-end voting cards are still in there, because why not capitalize on the fact that I get 2 votes? So like, Expropriate is in there, because I'm getting a guaranteed 2 extra turns and a bunch of people's stuff if it resolves. Guaranteed 2. If I have both of the other bonus vote creatures in play, that's 4 extra turns for 9 mana. That pretty much wins me the game, so that's a win con right there. I can't kill everyone in 4 turns without them being able to untap. I don't deserve to win. But there's other stuff like, you know, you build up a stockpile of treasures and clues. So another way to win the game is Marionette Master, or I forget the name of the card, but Marionette Master. When an artifact leaves the battlefield, goes to the graveyard. When one of your artifacts goes to the graveyard, each opponent, I think it's one opponent, loses life equal to the Marionette Master's power, and it has Fabricate 3. So when it comes in, I can either make 3 servo tokens or put 3+1/+1 counters on Marionette Master. I like the flexibility there, because if I need to make 1/1 tokens, I can just blink Marionette Master, get 3 servos, blink it again to give it 3+1/+1 counters, so that when the servos die, that's 12 damage to spread around. It's cool stuff like that. So that's sort of a win con. Build up a big stock of tokens. Marionette Master comes in, sack them all, do a bunch of damage. In the same vein, Kappa Cannoneer as like my aggro option. Whenever an artifact comes into play, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it can't be blocked. And it has ward 4, so it's kind of hard to deal with outside of a board wipe. So you just, if you blink Tivit, you get 5 artifacts entering the battlefield each time. Crazy. So Kappa Cannoneer's in there to close out games as a big beater. There's another card I forget the name of. Oh, you know what? I didn't mention the other. There's another token, or there's another thing that deals with the tokens themselves. I forget the name of the card, but whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life, or they lose a life. I forget the difference. Or sorry, I know the difference. I forget which one it is. Okay, now other ways to use the tokens. Rise and Shine, I think is what it's called. If you basically it's one. It basically has one artifact becomes a creature, 0/0 creature. You put 4+1/+1 counters on it. Cool. Has overload, so you can do it to all of your artifacts. So you just swing with all your tokens. as a surprise, go wide. There's also a creature that I forget the name of that does the same thing. It might just make them 4/4s, but it also might make them 0/0s with 4+1/+1 counters. I forget. But that also gives them flying, so that's the better version. I might actually drop Rise and Shine. Who knows? If I find another creature I like to blink better. But since those are also blinkable, nope, just the creature's blinkable. Instant, the sorcery can be brought back by Archaeomancer. Whatever, it's fine. What else do I have in there for win con? I think I can do an infinite blink combo with Peregrine Drake and Tivit. No, Tivit would just give me 2 mana at most. Basically, Archaeomancer, one of the 2 instants in the deck that let me blink 2 creatures at once, and then another payoff, or sorry, and then Peregrine Drake. So Archaeomancer, Peregrine Drake, and the blink would let me generate infinite mana, infinite blinks. So that's infinite. With infinite mana, I can then stop blinking Peregrine Drake and blink Tivit instead for a bunch of artifacts. There it is. And then I just need the payoff. Either you can't swing with them that turn, but you can sack the treasures for the kill with one of the other 2 sack payoffs. Ugh, anyway. Oh, had this the whole time. I've been taking a long time on this 10x10 by just talking about magic. I should slow that down. Let's finish this puzzle out before I continue. Okay. I forget if there were other win cons aside from casting expropriate. Casting, you get those other things. I think there was one. Hang on. 1 second as I pull up my. Yeah, expropriate, mechanized production, Reborn Witches. Okay, Cyber Drive Awakener was the creature that makes everything 4/4 flying, Rise and Shine, and then doing an infinite blink into Marionette Master or the other one that hits everyone. Oh right, I also don't need the instants and sorceries. I could also just use Peregrine Drake with Deadeye Navigator or Eldrazi Displacer. That's right. Just anything that can do infinite blink, right? Infinite flicker. I do have some blink cards in there too, but those are more for value over turns. They exile till end of turn instead of immediately bringing them back. Ooh, we're into 15x15s. Wait, should we be in 15 by 15s? Alright, yeah, I guess we are into 15 by 15s. Okay. But yeah, that's the deck. It looks easy to generate mana with just because of the... What is... Oh, here we go. No, that's it? Starting off strong with this one, huh? All right. And that's enough about magic. That was the deck. The deck that I will... Probably gonna build these in order that I thought of them, so... it's gonna be a while for that one. There's another one I thought of recently. Oh yeah, there's another one I thought of recently. Which I talked about on the latest... most recent recording. I don't know what the timeline's gonna look like for this coming out versus it, of Tales of Berseria, which was the commander Vega the Watcher, which is all about casting spells from anywhere other than your hand. And that's the idea. If you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you draw a card. That's all Vega is about. And I'm here for it. Suspend, flashback, rebound, foretell, adventures. Just, you know, anytime you cast any of those, not the left half adventure, but the right half adventure. Anyway, anytime you cast any one of those, you draw a card. And that's the entire deck. It's just a bunch of spells with that, and then it's kind of control-y, so some control-ish win cons. That one's probably going to be a lower powered deck than some of the other ones I'm building. But it might be fun to play. We'll see. I mean, it looks fun to play, obviously, so, you know. How do I... There it is. There we go. That's something. More than something, actually, I think. Yeah, I think that was the start of the rest of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. And it's done as soon as it started. Okay. Oh, well, not quite. I can do a little bit. Might be all I can manage there. Whew. All right. Through muting the mic and sneezing, I have discovered more paths forward for this puzzle. That's how that works. You sneeze, you get puzzle insights. Was not about to guess another fish. Well. What have we here? Yeah, sure. So easy. Can't believe I missed it. Oh, okay. That's 1, that's 3. There we go. Let's puzzle that out. That could be something. That can be only that, though. Oh. I just finished off a lot. Oh, and what do you know? This is already that. Scarecrow? Yeah, Scarecrow. See? Easy. Easy every time. Okay. Like that. Oh, look at that. This one's giving me biggest Picross vibes, extra puzzle vibes. Just with the way it's unfolding right now. Can't put anything there. That's interesting. Okay, where's the spot? Where's the spot that tells me what I need to know? Is there a spot that tells me what I need to do? What do I? Oh, maybe here? Yeah. Yeah, Is this gonna be another bird? It's almost a bird.